I think we're going to get started. I want to say welcome to everybody. Thank you very much for joining us for our first annual legislative mixer. I would like to introduce first our staff who helped and put this whole entire event together. Marissa Fitzgerald. Is she over here? Oh, she's inside. All right, Alyssa Miller, our employment coordinator. Maybe raise your hand. Thank you. Our staff is located on the perimeter. So Kelly Soulier and Logan Rooney are employment connectors. Heidi Seminar, the lady behind the camera, marketing coordinator. Andre Owens, our hiring and resource coordinator. And Marissa Fitzgerald, our service navigator. I just want to really give a shout out to our amazing team for all that they do every day to inspire and empower the people that we serve. They really do help them reach their personal and vocational goals. We also have board members here, and I'd like my board members to stand up and introduce yourself. We'll start at this table. Dave, because your mouth is full? No?
Dave Waggy from Wright Companies. I've been on the Ascend board for, I don't know, 6 months. It's been great so far.
Sandy Herga, been on the Ascend board, I think, almost 10 years.
Kim Rooney with United One Credit Union. I'm the board chair, and I've been on longer than you, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Long time.
I'm Chad Neal with CLA, Coach Larson Allen. I've been on the board for about 2 years.
I'm Laura Fielding. I work for United One. I'm the chief HR officer there. I've been on the board on and off probably 10 years at least too. So, and I love it.
She came back.
Michelle Zarnick. I've been on the board this term for about 6 months and served a while back, a number of years ago.
Another one that came back. Helper holds a special place in our heart, and I need to say this. So our founder was BJ and Lasanne Helperson, and this is their son. So I think just wanted to share that. Any other board members that I might have missed, or did you guys all? We covered it. Awesome. Also, I would really like it if our state and local government stand up and introduce yourselves, and we'll start with city because you're right here to my immediate left. So.
Russ Nichols, Mayor of the City of Manitowoc. John Bruder, City Council, District 5.
Anybody else from city, county? Okay, thank you. We also have here Jennifer Bashir. She is with the Division of Vocational Rehabilitation. She will be speaking after I finish my speech. Along with Cole Stevens and Greg Madney, they are with the RAR West, and Andrew President with Middleware, and his team from Middleware will be joining him shortly. We also have a big thank you that goes out to, she's not out here right now, she's on another call, but Shannon Webb and Molly Cooley. They have been the ones that have supported us as we wrote for the grant that gave us the opportunity to be here today. They supported us from writing the grant all the way up to, again, to be here today. Employment First is an initiative striving to facilitate the full inclusion of people with the most significant disabilities in the workplace and community. This event is our grassroots activity to bring our community together and hear testimonials directly so that we can open up doors to partnering with more area businesses. The ultimate goal is to assist people with disabilities find employment while supporting employers as they diversify their workplaces. Holiday House, now Ascend Services, has provided supports to individuals with disabilities for over 64 years. Our own founder, BJ Helverson, himself experienced cerebral palsy, which he did not allow to be a barrier for him to create the legacy we now know. His belief centered on the premise that everyone deserves the opportunity to find and develop their best talents and contributions. Our mission today is to promote individual growth through community experiences, education, and employment opportunities. Recently, we have repackaged our employment services and named it Workforce Solutions. Workforce Solutions offers more choices to the people we serve. People have the opportunity to work on site at Ascend performing sub-assemblies for area companies. We also partner with companies to bring crews to them. We have coined this as our mobile work crews. Ultimately, the goal is to help people gain independent and integrated employment in our community. Our team helps people identify their interests, skills, and passions. This formula has proven to work for many, many years. Over the course of the last decade, we've assisted nearly 290 people obtain and retain employment in our community. As we all know, work creates a strong path towards better physical and mental health. Work is a pathway out of poverty, reduces reliance on public benefits, and is cost effective. Work specifically benefits people with disabilities by increasing quality of life, improving self-confidence, bettering social life, and increasing a sense of community. Businesses can benefit from employees who are enthusiastic and well-matched to their business needs. Society as a whole and businesses in all sectors of the economy can benefit from a workforce that includes and actively engages people with disabilities. Our economy benefits from workers who purchase more goods and services and pays taxes. We also believe that government should serve as a model employer for people with disabilities, setting an example for the private sector. Our city has done just that. Our city has set the example by hiring 5 individuals through our services. Our hats off to our city government. We have invited you all here today to hear testimonials and to learn how you can take action with Ascend Services Workforce Solutions. We involved our city and county government along with our area and state representatives so that you are well informed and can attest to the benefits of how our workforce solutions leads to gainful employment for people with disabilities. So with that, I would like to introduce and have Jennifer Bashir come up from DVR. You know, we don't get rain, but we got wind, so I guess I'll take the wind.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to be here today. It's my first time seeing people in person. You're not on a screen. It's kind of strange. The 3-dimension. So anyway, I'm with the Division of Vocational Rehabilitation, or DVR. It's a federal and state program with a dual customer focus, serving both individuals with disabilities and employers. Services are designed to support people with disabilities by helping them obtain, maintain, or advance in employment. DVR helps employers to recruit workers with disabilities, build staff diversity through DVR's broad pool of skilled job candidates, retain well-trained and productive employees, and access workforce planning, resources, and labor market information. We serve anybody whose disability causes an impediment to employment and they want to work. A few examples of disabilities include ADHD, depression, a reading disability, an intellectual disability, a back injury, anxiety, deaf or blindness, just to mention a few. I challenge you to expand your definition and how you perceive disability and help us make sure that everybody who needs and wants services receives them. Services depend on the individual's needs. Some people come to DVR for their very first job. They might be looking for something that's part-time and entry-level. Other people might need support as they work through a graduate degree. I don't know where that came from, this Freudian slip. Graduate degree, and they maybe are transitioning into a new career, maybe after an injury, or perhaps they're advancing in their current career. DVR has licensed professional counselors available to help individuals explore their their interests, skills, priorities, and values in the context of the labor market. Our labor pool of skilled job seekers includes young people that have 2 years left before high school graduation and all the way up to adults of any age. DBR has provided training and other services to dozens of local businesses. We have assisted approximately 350 job seekers in this 10-county region that we cover with employment since July of 2020. DBR has served about 400 students last school year, again in our entire region, preparing them for post-secondary education and self-sustaining employment after high school graduation. It's really easy for individuals and employers to connect with DBR to get services. You can Google Wisconsin DBR and we come up. You can go to our website, which is dwd.wisconsin.gov/DBR. You can call, email, or fax any of our offices. And then also with me today, I have our district supervisor, Whitney Hostetler, and our business service consultant, Michael Glaser. So if you have any situations you want to talk about today, they are certainly available to do that. And if you have any questions or comments or anything, I'm available also. Thank you.
All right, next I'd like to call up Cole Stevens and Greg Madney. Cole is one of our ambassadors and he has some words he'd like to share.
Hi, my name is Cole Stevens. I am from Winona, Minnesota, and I lived in Manitowoc for 3 years. I am 30 years old, and I work at the Wild West Art Museum. I am a janitor. I have been there almost 1 year. I like working there to see the art, and the people are very nice. I have a great sense of humor, and I like to joke around and tell everyone you're fired. Ascend Services got me this job. The employee and my job coach helped me with my job. I work 10 hours per week. I drive myself there in the summer, but in the winter I use assist to transport to get to work. Ted says I am a bad parker. It is important for me and others with disabilities to work in the community, to make friends and have our own money. We do not have to rely on others, and that makes me happy. I mostly buy Magic cards, American Girl dolls, guitars, and Hot Wheels. My favorite color is pink. My favorite TV show is Dora the Explorer. I have a lot of pets. Thank you for coming, listening to my story, and you're all fired.
Yeah, Cole gave you a good idea of one of the great things that he brings to the Wild West Art Museum. And he has been an absolute rock star. He had mentioned it's just under a year since we brought him in, and obviously bringing him in at the end of September of 2020, there was a lot of complexities to having Cole get on board. And I want to say that he did a very good job of being communicative with our staff and flexible, because God knows we had to go through a lot of things over certainly his first few months and really his entire time at the Wild West. He's been fantastic for us. The effort that he puts in that reflects in what visitors see at the Wild West Art Museum is incalculable. And he is not the first person we've worked with. I'm really blessed to say that for the past 10 years, the RAR West has worked with Ascend Services and for a wide variety of resources. And we are all in this area blessed to have the ability to connect with quality workers like Cole to come to our places and make them better. And when I say better, when you go to a museum, people oftentimes don't talk about what you have. They won't come to the RAR West and talk about, oh, you've got Picasso's, Warhol's, O'Keeffe. They might not even talk about the Kobe if they're here. I bet the people here can attest. They'll ask you, what does it look like? Is it clean? Is it a friendly place? Those are the things that stick with people. And museums are tourist attractions, and visitors want to go to a place that they feel comfortable in. Cole makes our place so comfortable, not only in the hard work that he puts in, the janitorial work that he puts in at the RAR West, to make sure that it is a clean and comfortable space, but in the attitude he brings, and he talked about it a lot. I've been fortunate that he and I have talked personally a lot about Hot Wheels, about video games, about Dora the Explorer, about guitars, about Cole getting a raise, about Cole taking my job, about Cole taking over the RAR West Art Museum and running it himself. Don't get any ideas, Mayor. I know you were the first one to applaud that. You're going to have to budget for more money, let me tell you. When you're going to a tourist place, you choose the place based on, is it going to make me feel, good? It's a choice that you make, and Cole makes all of us, our staff, enjoy our workplace that much more, and we're really, really thankful to have him. And we hope to be working with him for many years to come, and in a bunch of different capacities at the RAR West. He's an exceptional worker. He's a benefit to us at the City of Manitowoc, and he's a benefit to our community. So thank you, Cole.
Thank you. Nice job, Cole. All right, next I would like to bring up Andrew, President, and Middleware. Anybody that's with Middleware, I'd like to have them come up and support Andrew.
Hi everyone, my name is Andrew. I work at Middleware 2 Rivers. I have worked there for about 8 months. Some of the jobs that I do are putting work into a plastic bag. I close the bag, I pack them in a box. I also pack many different seasonings. I was nervous to find a job. In the previous job I worked, I was doing cleaning tasks, which I don't like to do. I was also nervous about starting a new job because I didn't know if my coworker would be nice. I am excited to say I am very happy with my job. Ascend Services have helped me through their program. I participated in work training platform. I still attend Mold Work Crew through Ascend. The Mold Work Crew is a program where I work local business with my friends. Middleware have taught me how to communicate my needs better, learning how to ask my supervisor questions. I have met many friendly co-workers while I work there. My supervisors are very nice to me whenever I need it. I like learning new things because I'm a fast learner. I am very proud of the job that I do where I work. I want to thank Madney for the opportunity to be a part of their company. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Good afternoon, everybody. Can everybody hear me? I'm Director of Manufacturing at the Middleware Corporation. Aaron, and the supervisor. We are truly blessed to have an employee like Andrew work for us. When we first started, we got off to a really good start. I knew we were going to have an adventure as soon as we started. The first day I went through and I showed Andrew what we wanted him to do, packing some things, and he followed and he repeated the process. And I looked back and his looked better than mine, and I knew I got some competition. But what it really started was that he cared about what he was doing, and it shows a testament to the individual. Because in today's world, in today's employment market, that can be a challenge to find somebody that cares about what you're doing and putting out a quality product. And Andrew does that for us. He does that very well. He cares about what he's doing, and beyond that, he has the attitude that is infectious and brings that to work every day. There's always a smile. There's always wanting to do well for the company, and he enjoys hopefully he enjoys what he's doing. My boss is up there, so you enjoy what you're doing. But just going through a pandemic, and we're talking about infectious. This is infectious in a good way because it's a positive attitude. Something that is difficult to find in today's world when everybody's having challenges. But it brightens everybody's day having him there. And I can say from personal experience that this program that we have at Middleware is probably one of our proudest programs that we have out there. Because the people that are there are enjoying what they're doing. And that positive attitude is infectious to the other people that are working there. And again, when we talk infectious, this is in a good way. We're not trying to have bad things, but it's in a good way, and it's something that it raised the positive attitude of the other employees around you. That's not something you can just go out and purchase. That's something that has to be lived. That's something that has to be experienced. And Andrew, I thank you very much for that. Just being the person you are and caring the way you do. It is probably one of our we're most proud of that program, at least I speak for myself.
Hello everyone, I'm Erin and I am the supervisor lead in the department where Andrew works at Middleware. We do a lot of packaging of seasoning and spices for our jerky line and our dehydrators. Andrew has just been a great asset to have. I started with Middleware shortly after Andrew started actually, and I think we made a really good connection early on. I would always say that even in the mask wearing season at work, his eyes, you could just see the smile in his face when he came, and that just warmed my heart every day. I love having him there. He's definitely gained confidence since he has been. I see that every day. He's not afraid to ask me any questions. He has been talking to me about coming and being a little nervous today about speaking, but he did great, and I'm so proud of him. And I guess that's it. I appreciate you very much, Andrew, and I'm glad that you like your job with us at Middleware.
Wow, that was really nice. Thank you. Thank you for coming up and speaking, both from our West and also from Middleware. We greatly appreciate it. We greatly appreciate your support. And as you can tell, both of our gentlemen love their jobs, and they're just two of, like I said earlier, I mean, we've comes up to you and says, they've been at their job now for 20, 25, 30 years. You know, some of you probably remember Scotty Paolo, and I was on Be My Guest one day, and he called in and was all like excited to say, hey, you guys found me my job, like, I don't know, 25 years ago, and the first thing I thought was, I'm that old already? So it's just rewarding and exciting, but we need more, and that's, you know, I guess that's why we have today, is we need more opportunities for the people we serve, and that's what it's about. They want to work, they're great workers. I mean, their enthusiasm to go to work is infectious. Whether they're by us at Ascend or we go out on a work site and watch them, it's infectious. And we've had many employers come back to us and tell us, wow, it really made other employees have to step up their game, because they come in and they're happy. They're not complaining like, I have to be at work. So again, it's just amazing and wonderful to work with the people that we do. I recognize we're also way ahead of schedule. I also recognize that not a lot of you have food in front of you. What I'd like to do is just take a 5-10 minute break, grab some food. The next part is going to be fun. It's a little bit more meatier. We're getting into the forum piece. So please help yourself to some food, drink, bars open, and we'll be back in like 10 minutes.